Hey everybody, it's Somni Respiratory Flux, call me Flux for short, or whatever you want to call me. And in the last episode, we opened the way into Ganon's tower. In this episode, we're going to go on and face our final battle. Now, basically, this whole beginning section of this area is just a long climb up to the top of the tower, essentially. So there doesn't really give me a whole lot to talk about other than just what you have to do, which is just keep going through rooms. There's some fights, and yeah. You may notice some barred doors off to the side. Those might or might not become relevant later. But, no. What I want to say is that this is my second time trying to record this video. Because the first time, something weird happened with the ending and the video corrupted because my capture card disconnected. Or at least that's what I think happened. I don't know. But either way, if the video quality looks a little worse this time than it did in my other videos, that's because I'm recording this in 480i instead of 480p. I'm recording. I settled for interlaced video because for some reason the credits specifically do not play in 480p. Even if you have the game set to play at 480p. It's a little bit strange, and it made my last recording unusable. So, yeah. Just saying that while I'm fighting Stalfos here. And you do want to get this boss key chest, because otherwise, you're not going to be able to get much further. That's just how it is, really. But no. But yeah. The fact that this whole thing just kind of happened, and now I have to redo this last video. It's kind of frustrating, but I guess it's just you live and you learn. Also, the reason I switched to my bombs so quickly is, in this room you have to fight 2 iron knuckles. That's fun. Especially when something like that happens. Your best bet is to take them on one at a time, like this. Lure one out into following you, and then hit it with your bombs. You do want to words. How do I words? You do want to preserve your health somewhat, so you don't waste your fairies and stuff and such like that. But you don't need bombs during the final battle at all. You don't need bombs after this exact point in the game. This is the last room where bombs, to me, are really all that useful. Bombchu either. So you may as well use them and just make these fights a little bit less frustrating. So, yep. That's just kind of my take. Yeah, kind of tried to do some crouch stabbing there, but it's not really worth it. Yep. That was just kind of... yeah. Also, sorry for getting so quiet. I need to just actually talk. But I was kind of getting in the zone there and just spamming the X button to do that. Also, boss key door, but not the actual battle. There's a bunch of pots. You don't want to break those yet, though. Just saying. What goes on the other butt? You need your light arrows for the battle. I'm gonna go with the Megaton Hammer just for fun and to show something off in the end game here. But yeah, already we're ascending the red carpeted stairs, and we've arrived at the threshold of our final battle. When you're ready, step in. The music that has been slowly getting louder the whole way up the tower. Turns out, Ganondorf himself was playing it. And there's Zelda. The three pieces of the Triforce have aligned. You do get full health from this moment, so just be aware of that. The Triforce parts are resonating. They are combining into one again. The two Triforce parts that I could not capture on that day 7 years ago. I didn't expect they would be hidden within you two. And now, finally, all the Triforce parts have gathered here. These toys are too much for you. I command you to return them to me. Link, I can't help you. Because of the waves of darkness, I can't get close. I'm sorry, Link. Now, some would say that Navi wouldn't help you anyway, but remember, Navi is how you Z-target, or L-target, or whatever it is in whichever version of the game you're playing. So, yeah, you can't target onto Ganondorf. So, what do? Well, first off, the battle starts off pretty much as a repeat of Phantom Ganon from the Forest Temple, the Sid Spirit Temple. No, wrong dungeon. But no, you gotta reflect the energy attacks back at him. You can also use an empty bottle for this, but I have no empty bottles because I am just trying to. I have fairies in all four of my bottles. Also, but then when you stun him like that, okay. Don't try to be fancy. Whenever you know how to be fancy, be fancy. But no, just go for hitting him as many times as you can. But no, stun him with the light arrow. What you need to do is stun him by reflecting his magic back at him. Stun him with a light arrow. And then wail on him. Okay, this is getting silly. How long is this gonna go? Something like that happened in my last take of this too. So, also once you hit him with the light arrow, you can target him again. So that's actually an interesting thing. Okay, so I messed that up again. You just kind of gotta keep hitting him with your keep doing the cycles, however many times it takes. Down below is where all those pots were. So if you broke them before, they will still be broken now. So that's why I said not to break those. Then you can drop down if you need to, climb back up. This fight is just, it is. But one thing I want to point out that I didn't actually remember to point out last time because I was so frustrated at how much I was failing the battle is the music. The music for this fight is intentionally in one of the weirdest time signatures ever. I think it's 2316. So it's basically meant to kind of feel unsettling. And it does its job. So props to Koji Kondo for doing that. I believe he's the one who did this song. But anyway. Also notice how Ganondorf's cape becomes more tattered the more damage you deal to him. It's kind of a neat touch. But, yeah. Make sure you don't miss with your arrow because it takes way too long to get a second one set up. So yeah. This fight can kind of get repetitive. Especially if he doesn't use his second attack, which he does have a second attack he will switch to once he starts taking enough damage. But he hasn't used it yet, so... yeah. Oh. Also, if you run out of magic, because you need light arrows to actually properly stun him. So, if you run out of magic and can't find any more in the pots below, you can't win the fight. So, yeah, no. His second attack, he kind of holds up a ball of energy above him, and then sends out multiple balls of energy to kind of strike at him. That you can reflect with a spin attack. I say that just in case he doesn't actually get to do it, because I was doing more damage, so I was wondering how... yeah, because he's doing this attack again. Oh no, and I messed up. So is he going to do the new attack, or is he going to keep doing the standard attack? Nope, he does the other way. So charge up a spin attack. Release with good timing, and then you can hit him with a light arrow. If you get hit by any of them, it will knock you back, but if you reflect even one of them back at him properly, it will stun him. So, yeah. I think there's something else you can do, but this is considered like the standard way of doing this. Is that. Yeah, you can do other things. Oh, and there he goes down. The great evil King Ganondorf, beaten by this kid? Link!